Hey everyone, welcome back to day 4 of your 30-day Pilates journey. Today we are working on upper body only, just so we can strengthen those arms and back and, work a little bit on posture and also give the abs a break a little bit. So let's go ahead and get started. Today we're going to start seated. So I'm going to have you sit down on your mat in a comfortable way, crisscross applesauce, soles of feet together, or you can even be here as long as you're right up on top of your sit bones so that your spine is tall. If none of these are really comfortable for you, you can always grab a yoga block or even a foam roller and prop yourself up a little bit higher to give your hips some space. So from here, we're going to start by just reaching your arms out in front of your chest like they're on top of a table, and then take a moment to zip up your tight jacket, tighten that belt, and then just knit your ribs up so that your ribs are filling up in your back and you're not kind of in this perpetual back extension. You're still kind of in your neutral where your back is long and your length is coming from behind you. So your arms are still on top of that table as we float the arms down, and they're going to tap maybe the tops of your thighs or your mat, depending on where your legs are. And then we're just going to float the arms up towards the ceiling. And as the arms go up, your ribs might want to go out, but try to keep them down. And we're working still in a good range of motion for your shoulders. So if straight up to the ceiling feels too high for your own shoulders and arms, don't go that far. But I do want you to try to keep your arms narrow-ish. So not out to the side here, working pretty right in line with your own shoulders. You can open a little bit to the side if it feels crunchy. Again, that's kind of you checking in with your body and feeling what works best for you. Arms reach up, let's inhale. Exhale, float the arms down. Again, arms reach up, let's inhale. And exhale, float the arms to the front. Put them on top of that table. Now grow a little bit taller. We're going to start to draw some circles, really small, around and up. 2, 3. We're just kind of getting a little burn going in the shoulders and in the upper arm as we do this. And then let's reverse it 8 times, around and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now I challenge you to keep your arms lifted as you bring them into a circle, like you're hugging a big tree in front of your chest. And the arms will open. You'll squeeze your shoulder blades together. And the arms will close again. Fingertips touch. And again, arms open. I want you to try to keep your elbows in line with your shoulders so they're kind of lifted up high. They come together and your neck is easy. So if you want to turn it from side to side to remind yourself that you don't need that neck tension to keep your arms lifted, do that. And keep breathing. I like to inhale on the open to remind myself that I can put my air in my back body, and exhale to zip up my tight jacket again. Inhale to open, putting that air into my rib cage, and exhale to close. Let's do one more. Inhale to open and exhale to close. Now go ahead and relax your arms. Oh yeah. And then we'll flip over to your stomach here. So now go ahead and widen your legs for this, and then slowly pull your legs together to your point of control. I'm going to probably be a little apart today. So it's kind of up to you, up to your body, but I want you to reach your legs out really long and squeeze your seat so that your hip bones are flush to the floor and they're pressing down. Now, your hands are underneath your shoulders. If they need to be wider or further forward, that's up to you. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Let's press into the hands to lift the chest up a little bit. We're looking forward, and then we're lowering down. So just a little bit of a tricep press, baby cobra. So the upper back works, the abs pull tight. Keep your tight jacket on, and the arms stay bent the whole time. So we're kind of going up until your elbows hit 90 degrees and you really feel them kick in, and then you lower down with control. One more time, press up and lower down with control. Now, hold there and let your nose hover an inch off the mat. Squeeze your shoulder blades and float your arms up off the floor. I want you to make fists with your hands and don't let your knuckles touch. From here, let's lift the chest a little bit higher. Your gaze is now near the top edge of your mat. We'll take the arms and reach them back. Good. And now with straight elbows, you want to squeeze your shoulder blades together, roll your collarbones open, keep your toes heavy, bend your elbows in, don't let those knuckles touch. Arms reach back again. Now zip up that tight jacket. As the arms punch the wall behind you, hold there 3, hold there 2, hold there 1, bend your elbows, keep the arms floating one more time, reach the arms back, hold there 3, hold it 2, hold it 1, bend the elbows, and then lower yourself down. Good. Now from here, shake your hips from side to side. We'll just unload the back body a little bit. And then we're going to keep the palms flat towards the floor as you float up again. So squeeze your glutes, legs are long and tight. Lift your chest, gaze forward to the front edge of your mat. Now float your hands off the mat and squeeze your shoulder blades. Think of putting your elbows into your back pockets. Now we're going to take the right arm and reach it forward. Bicep to ear, drag your elbow back, squeeze your shoulder blade. Left arm, reach it forward. Pull the elbow back. And again, right arm, reach it forward. I can really feel my back working. Keep squeezing that shoulder blade as you drive that elbow back into your back pocket. One more time. Send the left arm forward. Reach it all the way back. And then lower yourself down. The simplest things are the hardest, I swear. We're going to do that one more time, adding just one more thing on. So shake your hips from side to side to get ready. Pull your waist in, squeeze your seat, hip bones down, float up off the mat, squeeze your shoulder blades. Let's go right arm. Drag it in. Left arm. Abs are tight. Drag it in. Both arms. They all go forward. Pull them back. One more time. Both arms. Reach. Pull them back. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Hold there 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Whew. All right, let's sit back onto the heels. Take a stretch. Slowly sending those hips back to your heels, rounding the spine and letting your forehead rest down onto your mat. Ooh, my back is on fire. I haven't done those in a while. Okay, so now we'll go back and we're going to come into a forearm plank. So put your forearms down on the mat, parallel to each other, lengthen one leg out, tuck your toe, other leg to meet it, inner thighs squeeze. Now we're here, tailbone under. And we're just going to hold and push the forearms down so that your shoulder blades are broad on your back, almost like you're trying to push your rib cage up towards the ceiling. Now from here, we're just going to shift your weight forward, shift your weight back. And we'll take 10 total. 9 and back, 8 and back, 7, 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Amazing. Knees down, and then take another stretch back to your heels. All right. These stretches are so good. So now let's go ahead and lie down on one side of your body. We're going to do a little tricep push-up. So you're going to lie down. Let's lengthen the legs out long and bring your bottom arm onto the opposite shoulder. If this doesn't feel great, you can always go bottom arm to the waist as well. You're going to try to find your own sweet spot there. So now your top arm is down in front of you like a kickstand. You're going to push it down into the floor and lift your upper body off the mat. Now pull your elbow back in towards your rib cage as you lower with control. That's a tricep push-up. Let's do that 4 more times. Press up, and we go down 3, 2, 1. 3 more. Press up and lower 3, 2, 1. 2 more. Press up and down with control. Resist that gravity. Resist it. 1 more time. Press up and 3, 2, 1. All right, now flip yourself around. We're going to send the legs over to the other side, or you can just turn around and face your back to me. Same setup. So your bottom arm lying on your shoulder is on the shoulder or waist. Other arm is in the sweet spot, and you may have to go forward and back to find the good place for you. So now legs are long, and you press up. A whole upper body lifts off the mat, and we send that elbow back into the ribs as you lower. And again, we go up, 3, 2, 1 to lower, and up, 3, 2, 1. You have 2 more, and up. 3, 2, 1. One more time. Press it up and lower. 3 and a 2 and a 1. Okay, so now we'll flip around. And facing down, we're going to come into a plank position. So 2 long arms, fingertips wide, all 10 fingerprints pressed to the mat, 2 long legs. Permission here to lower the knees at any time. But we want to keep it in line here, so hips to shoulders in a diagonal line, and then your head also in line as we hold this plank, and we're just going to shift that weight forward and back again for 10, for 9, and 8, and a 7, and 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tap the knees down, sit back onto your heels. All right, and then last thing are some real push-ups. So coming out into your plank again, we're here. Let's just bend those elbows 5 times. Down, up, 4, up, 3, 2, and 1. Tap your knees down to the floor, and you are all done with your day 4 upper body only Pilates. Make sure that you're checking in each day. Just a quick reminder, just checking in with your body, how you feel energetically, mentally, feelings-wise, and also physically. So write it down in your journal if you're following along on the 30-day challenge, and I will see you tomorrow for day 5.